What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have another fun one for you. Another awesome offering from Neca. Our Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting action figure set. And guys, if you are a big art fanatic like I am, who dabbles a little bit in art, you know who Bob Ross is. Bob Ross was that very soft-spoken artist on television that did the beautiful paintings. And he talked very, very quietly. He was the original ASMR voice, if you will, that's so popular on YouTube now. But his voice was, you could start off watching a Bob Ross video, and he had the power to, with his voice, quiet, gentle voice, to literally put you to sleep. It was so fun watching him create with his brushes and paints. And Neca Toys has done a fantastic job at recreating all of that awesome aura of Bob Ross through this 8-inch action figure set that they put out. It's a beautiful set. As you can see, we're looking at the likeness of Bob Ross. Neca does a fantastic job at capturing the very essence and a likeness of the people that they want to portray. So these beautiful head sculpts always seem to look dead on. Comes with his iconic blue shirt, button-down shirt, jeans, shoes, paint brushes, easels, you name it. Everything in high quality detail. This was a set that I got a funny story about this set too. I will get in that a little bit. But just a quick breakdown on Bob Ross. Passed away at 52. Only 52 years old. So he's very young when he passed away. He's born in 1942, the same year my father was born, who's now 78 years old. So, Bob Ross passed away at 52 years old. Had the fantastic show, The Joy of Painting, that aired from 1983 to 1994 on PBS, on a channel called PBS. And I've watched him for years and years and years. Still do. And, he's big on YouTube now. So, a whole new YouTube generation has found out about Bob Ross. And that's the cool thing about Neca Toys. They tend to know how to reach the masses with beautiful action figures and sets like this one. Funny story about this. I found this beautiful Bob Ross Neca figure set, and in FYE at my mall, and I found they had two. One was damaged, and this one was perfect, absolutely perfect. There was nothing wrong with this one. I take it up to the cash register to be, for the clerk to ring me out. And the first thing she does is she grabs this and bends it as she's taking it from me. And And my son was with me, and almost passed out, and I went through this whole drawn out. I know my son said, "Dad, you were really embellishing it." I said, "Yeah," and I was, just to show her, that I was hurt by what she did. She was really killing me, and she immediately apologized. I didn't mean to make her feel that bad. But my son told her, yeah, look, my father's he's a collector. I told her, I was like, I'm an M.I.B collector. So I spent literally 20 minutes going over this box to make sure there was nothing wrong with it. And the first thing she does when I hand it to her in the checkout line, she grabs this and she said, "Oh no, I'm truly sorry." She didn't do anything wrong. So she just barely grabbed it. But guys, if you work at places like that, understand that as collectors, you know, we're really big on things like that. But that was my little small story there. Back to the show, guys. Guys, what do you think of our Bob Ross 8-inch NECA toys figure set? Do you have this guy in your collection? Like I say, it's just fantastic. We want to hear all of that. Leave your comments in a comment section right underneath this video. I am, like I said, guys, I've said this a million times. I'm going to say it again. I am hooked on NECA. Are these figures expensive? Yes, they are, but they are truly worth it. NECA grabs every little design. Now, we're looking at the 2 buttons on his shirt. NECA didn't have to actually give him actual buttons. They could have just painted those dots on it to like Mego would do. They would paint the dots on, or silk screen them on. Those are actual little buttons. It's the little touch that NECA gives their figures, their accessories. Look at the bucket here. It's that little touch that they give them. Look at the paint easel here. If I'm saying that right. Look at the textures of the paint. It looks like it's real paint that's been smeared there for his use. Everything about this set is absolutely gorgeous. Let's turn it around. Let's get you a side shot here. Blown out shot here on the side. Guys, we're just hanging out down here in our museum on a Thursday. Relaxing. Get you a blown out shot here in the back. We'll show you what we paid for this guy. This is what we paid for him at FYE. That price will probably depends on where you find him at. Target, Big Bad Toy Store, FYE. Depends on where you find him at. That price is subject to change, but that's what we paid for him. Beautiful shot there of Bob Ross there. Gives you some background on Bob Ross here. You want to read that? One of his favorite sayings. Just so much fun. Like I said, this is a fun figure set right here. NECA did a fantastic job at really posing and displaying this figure to make him look like he's actually painting here. And because these figures are so, there's the NECA logo there, because these figures are so well made and designed to really take on the likeness of the character, of the person that they're representing. Those displays look fantastic. They look absolutely fantastic. Get you a blown out shot here. This is another fantastic addition to our NECA collection here at the M.I.B Master Toy Museum. Guys, what do you think of our Bob Ross? I'm getting more and more fantastic comments from subscribers and visitors to our channel that's seeing these NECA videos and saying they're, telling me that after seeing our videos, they went right out to purchase these NECA figures. Guys, that is fantastic. That's the beauty. That's why we created our channel, for comments like that, to make people feel that way, because that's what got me started with my channel. Seeing other fantastic channels like Count Stankus and other fantastic collectors like RV Collectibles, Sir Mathis, guys like that, big time collectors that has all these fantastic collectibles in their possession, and to see them on their channels, just it really gets you excited about collecting and being a collector, and especially seeing new fantastic products from different toy companies. And NECA's one of those toy companies that's really making a big splash here in 2020. They have a ton of fantastic figures that's slated to come out for this year, later this year. And we're going to be bringing them all to you right here at the M.I.B Master Toy Museum. But we wanted to share this beautiful Bob Ross figure with you. Highly detailed figure set with you. And see what you thought about him. You know the routine, guys. We got more fun on the way. God bless. And keep collecting.